have you been fighting the Gigantor and have been having a hard time actually beating them because of the weather? Or just, being upset about the possibility of players who literally can't do any damage at all joining, or people that is there for other reasons in the zone, taking up the faces that would be more helpful if it were left for people who had actually taken part in the Gigantor fight? If so, today's video is all about how I would fix this all, and hopefully Sega listening and would use some of that feedback, hopefully to make the Gigantor fight so much better, and also fix a couple other things while they are at it. And if you find the video helpful in any way, shape, or form, make sure you do like, favorite, subscribe, hit all the bells, and check out membership below. And with that, let's get to this, shall we? First advice here, will a court be tied to the Ruka devices, since there will be a nice easy way to actually take part in it, which is of course with a course room transfer. I did a whole video about this. If you're interested in how that system works, a link will be in the description above and below. But nonetheless, my ideal is a very simple one, which is of course giving us the ability to open up our own instance, or give us the ability to have a private separate instance that are just for the fight. So let's go ahead and talk about creating our own instance. This is not only a Gigantor problem, this is also a party problem with being separated from your team. If you enter one of the instances that only have one or two opening, your teams will be separated and people will be kicked into a totally different room altogether. So, will it tie back into Gigantix is of course would be if you are in a group of people that is either going to be a party as we get more level, or if you are doing it with your alliance and you want to be able to do that without any interruptions or people just being there that don't care about the fight. It would be so nice in general if we could literally in the menu just create a new instance and of course put like either a pathway lock on it or alliance lock on it, and that way we will be able to just have a whole instance. That way, if you have a fairly decent sized alliance, you all can get in without having to worry about anything, and as well as making it easier for you to plan exactly how to take out each of the bosses. And on the other hand, when it comes to having separate instance and have them listed as such, by doing so would hopefully make it better for the people who is looking for a party to join, to take part in, instead of like right now looking and seeing if the area is almost full and trying to join. Since right now if it's at 32 players, that means people are doing the quests. So it would be nice to have that separated out, that way you can find it easily, also make it easier for you and your alliance. And then on top of that, if you're someone who is just in the zone for doing a quest or mining or something else, you will not have to worry about interfering with any of this and getting in the way of the players. And then my net advice here would be a fairly simple one, which is of course by separating out the events. Because as of now, we have a problem where if you are below level 20 and you come in, no matter how good your equipment or weapons are, you literally just not doing any damage at all. So you are literally just there taking up a spot without really giving anything to the party if you're below level 20. So there would be a very helpful thing if we had it separated, or well, there will be a level 20 version of the fight, and then have another one, might it be like level 5 to 19 or something of that sort, for the people who want to just take on that fight without having to need the best of the best. And as well as by having it separated for the 20 plus people, that way the people who truly want that full-on in-game experience with this bot will have the ability to do it and not have to worry about keeping track of what level everybody is. And then you could just easily separate out some of the rewards, making the anything below 19 not giving any of the new items or anything, and then have level 20 be the new weapon unit and also augments. And then on the other camp, we need to talk about weather. We do know at the time of the video, if you're watching it when you go live, we are going to have a emergency maintenance later tonight that will be addressing the problem when it comes to the time limit and the bug that tied to it. If you want more information about that, the video I did before that one, I will have a link above. It going over that detail of how exactly that getting fixed and how long the maintenance lasting and all that jazz. But let's take that out of the equation for the moment here and just speak about the weather itself. Since as of now, it only anywhere from a few seconds to a couple minutes for the fight. And I do know for a fact that there is a lot of people who actually was able to do the fight and beat it in a very short timeline. So my next thing would be, ideally, would be actually being able to control the time itself. Because after the update, more than likely, we will probably have like 5 or 10 minutes or so for this event. But it would be interesting if we would have a instance where the time limit is 5 minutes, or instance where 10 minutes, or instance when it like 2 minutes, or something in between there. That if you are wanting to take this on not only at level 20 to, you know, of course, fight something difficult, but you want to put a handicap on yourself. That way you can have a way shorter time and also be able to hopefully get more rewards out of it. That also will be a great thing to have. I highly doubt that will happen, but it still will be a nice little thing to put in there for like the super hardcore of the hardcore players out there. And also still keep that thrilling moment of having to defeat it in a certain time and not knowing roughly if you're going to have 10 minutes or not, or 5 minutes. So it would be nice if you just had an option being like 5 or less, or 10 or less, or random heal for the players that do want to have that randomness to it as far as the time is concerned. But that is how I would fix this, and as well as adding any more content to this for the people who want to do it at low level, high level, or just do it at the most insane level possible here and want the super challenge they can be able to get it. I highly doubt any of that will happen, but nonetheless, this is just what, you know, I would do if I was in charge of this and able to get all that going and working. If you haven't already, here, don't forget I do stream here on YouTube every single day, starting at 7 p.m. Central, playing all the PSO2 and new Genesis over on Ship 1. So feel free to come hang out, or, you know, if you need some help with anything, just let me know, and who knows, it might get turned into a video. So with that, that would do it for me, and I will go ahead and see you all in the comments. Also, I forgot, patreon.com/Maconn. Bye! Thank you so much for checking out the video. If you're interested in any more content from me that is PSO related and other stuff related, feel free to check out the links up on the left. And I like to give a giant shout out to my Patreons and also my memberships here on YouTube, and a special call out to Kyle Blower for checking out the VIP section over on Patreon. And with that, that will do it for me, and I will see you all in the next video for real. Bye!